All right, switching gears, it is election day in Oregon. You've got, oh, I don't wear watches, less than 2 hours, I'm told, to drop off your ballot. Right now, at this point, it is too late, we should note, to put it in the mail, but you can put it in an official drop box until 8 o'clock tonight. That's the deadline. But before then, we have one more school board story to squeeze in because we got this question from our viewer, Joe. He asked, quote, I saw that you did some recent stories on people running for offices that had viewpoints that were less than mainstream. How do you find out if someone is running for office, is a conspiracy theorist, racist, QAnon follower, etc.? It won't exactly be in the voter's pamphlet. Joe, great question. Such a sign of the times, right? All right, so to answer that question, we're going to take a look at a candidate for school board in the Gresham-Barlow School District. This right here is Joe Demers' official candidate bio. He says he's got 2 kids in Gresham-Barlow schools. He says he is running because he wants, quote, active schools that focus on sports, music, art, and trades. And if you take a look at his public Facebook page, he says he is, quote, unmasked, unmuzzled, unvaccinated, and unafraid, and that he is the executive director at, quote, the conservative wing. One of the easiest ways, Joe, to get to know a candidate's beliefs is to just search them on social media. It works incredibly well. You would be shocked. But you also may get a chance to see them out in the community as they're campaigning. So let's move over to that example now, because Crystal Alexander and her daughter, Helena Kordowski, say they saw Demers' booth near the Gresham Farmers Market last Saturday. And this is what they say he did.
I'm not going to die from it.
Can we find out?
9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
You're going to let me step on your neck for 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
I'm going to record this. I'm
What's stopping you?
I don't want to go to jail.
I'm sorry.
I'm consenting.
Okay, so witnesses say the guy in the blue shirt who was lying down is Joe Demers, the candidate. Alexander and Kordowski say he was challenging a BIPOC man to kneel on his neck for 9 minutes. And they say he was trying to reenact the murder of George Floyd.
He was saying Derek Chauvin never murdered George Floyd, and he was going down this whole rabbit hole saying it was the fentanyl, it was everything beforehand. And so eventually he was like, if you stood on my neck for 5 minutes to 9 minutes, whatever, it's not going to kill me.
So we reached out to Joe Demers several times today. We called him, we emailed him. We did not get a response. Now, again, they say it was a joke, and you can hear people laughing in the video. And they also say no one actually kneeled on Demers, but Alexander and her daughter say they don't want someone on their school board who would reenact a black man's murder in that way.
I definitely don't want this privileged white guy that's making fun of a black man's death and poking fun at like lynching in America and running for being on a school board. Like, you're supposed to represent the values, right? Can you imagine if he was on the school board of your high school, like deciding what's best for the communities all around?
Yeah, it is a big job. So again, we will have the results of the school board elections on KGW.com once they come in tonight.